Oh yeah, that's right. Your boy Lunar is here again. Love you guys, subscribe and all that great stuff. I'm here talking softly so I don't lose my voice because I did a 6-hour stream today and I'm still recording videos. I'm bugged out. Content is my thing. I want to just create. I want to never stop talking. Imagine if I could destroy and build things with my voice. Like in an instant sense, like the actual power. Like I could be like, Mike, blow up, and this shit evaporated. The way I'd be like just going live for 6 hours and just making videos after that, still talking, I'd be a dangerous force if my voice was my power in that sense. But my voice is my power in that sense. Just like Tom MacDonald's voice is his power. So we're listening to Fake Woke today. This has been recommended to me. It's probably, I'm not gonna lie to you, the reaction may be boring, and I'm super sorry. And the reason is because I think he's gonna be talking about stuff I've known forever. I'm gonna do this screen because I just like being in the top corner. I don't know if you'll be missing anything in this top left corner. If you do, I'll make sure to catch it. Maybe I will. Like I said before, I hope he is an independent artist because I won't get copyright claimed, or at least the video will stay in my video. Maybe it'll get muted. If it gets muted, it gets muted, and we'll still break down the lyrics. Let me bring up the lyrics right here on the side. Okay, Tom MacDonald, Fake Woke. Okay, there we go. Boom. Oh, the thing is crazy for it. I would do this one, but my face is blocked, so I'm gonna have to lean like this because I'm kind of like sitting in the center because I like the little center. But let's go. Fake Woke, Tom MacDonald. Let's go, bro.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's
Damn. Right off the bat, huh?
rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it.
Shit. Damn.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun.
That is very true. Oh my gosh, you want to hear this? This is very true. Yo. I'm just going to laugh because this is my life and joke about it. Bro, the moment I came to where my new, like, to where, okay, they're not new, they're my brothers, but rooming with my brothers that I haven't seen in a long time, this new state I came to, literally, motherfucker, I could walk into the store and get a gun and have it in 2 weeks. I was like, holy shit. That is way simpler than just getting a position. Well, no, I believe in consciousness, so it's what you do. But in the general society, it is easier. It's wild. But again, I feel like, see, here's the thing. This is funny. I know it gets contradictory when you have music like this. Also, at the same time, he's also talking about. Never mind. I don't want to point it out because that's nitpicking. So I'm not gonna do it. But let's just go back.
Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump.
Wait, Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. See, okay, I like that he's actually going at Eminem right here because I actually seen someone who's in the conscious community say that they don't even think Eminem is a real person, and that they've known people who met Eminem and you could see like he's soulless when you meet him. I'm not claiming any of this. I'm not even trying to spread it. What I'm trying to say is you need to make your own mind up with a lot of this stuff. And I think anytime, kind of like Tom MacDonald, but I say that he could just be doing that because like you're speaking to those that are listening at the particular time and you're not speaking to certain people, which is something I had to learn. Like when I tell people, hey, subscribe to my video, I used to think that's cringe and corny, but also I used to think that because I thought it would make me seem weird to people. But then it's like, okay, wait, I'm asking those who actually mess with me to subscribe and support me that way rather than asking money out of them because it's free. So I started to redefine the way and understand that I'm talking to a specific group of people. I'm not talking to the ones that don't follow the message. But going to what he said, I was saying that for when he said the whole gun and the job thing. But going to the Eminem thing, yeah, make your own mind up. And one, that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. I believe certain celebrities, even if they signed a contract, some of these motherfuckers are in it to mix shit up. And if they know about reincarnation, and if they're back here every time for this Matrix reboot or whatever, then they're playing the same role to do that shit again and lead and distract you. Newsflash, it doesn't matter who you vote for. Vote for your fucking self. Create new communities. Let's go.
We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, because you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children, we were taught how to walk and talk.
That is very true. You could say like, fuck the government and still walk around free. I gotta give America that. But then that's kind of like being like, that's kind of like also being like, oh, it's that stupid thing where it's like, okay, yeah, we're not getting stoned to death, but we're getting stoned to death mentally. And
but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now. The planet went crazy.
As children, we're taught to how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up.
Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. all our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never.
Cancel culture runs the world, now the planet went crazy. Yeah. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. Oh yeah. That took me a quick sec. Yeah, this is all stuff I still know. I was actually stuck on the whole. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Let's go.
They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think.
Oh, that they never freed slaves. They realized that they don't need chains. They gave it. Oh yeah.
We free because we can see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
I like that. Okay, I like that he said that after what he said in the first verse. But yeah, they never freed slaves, blah, blah, blah. This going back into the whole thing that, why I never seen a slave ship? That's weird. Black people were already on Native American, or my bad, indigenous, all black, were already in America. And there were no black people brought over here. They were already here. But wait, then there were black people brought over here. Wait. Sorry. They're memory suppressing me and like kind of like getting rid of my memory. I think it's the fluoride in the water. But yeah, going back to that, they never freed slaves. They realized that they don't need chains. That's the biggest thing. All they need is a fucking television screen, TikTok, metaverse, alcohol, clubbing. Imagine alcohol, clubbing, and all that fun after you go to work, but like your bills are affordable and all of that, and they didn't have you brainwashed into spending your money on alcohol and all that stuff instead of what you want to do in life, or like spending all your money and not being able to pay bills. Like, you know, internet is like $80, but I've seen motherfuckers go out a single night out of a week and spend $70 on fucking a bunch of liquor for like 3 people, and then can't pay their internet, and their internet goes off when internet is required for the dream that they want to chase, like creating content and stuff like that. That shit's crazy to me. That shit's actually wild. There's motherfuckers out there doing that right now. There's motherfuckers out there buying like fucking $900 shoes and shit like that when they can't even like afford to brush their teeth. Like, come on now. They don't need chains. They just need your consumerism. And they knew that race war would be the game to play. They need to play. Oh, wait. Well, they knew the race war would be the game they need to play for people to pick teams. They use the media to feed the flame. Very true.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor because he wears a mask or he stays home.
Yes. I think it's crazy that all these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. I'm so glad that I actually listened to this one after I did everything I just shot. That's so very, 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 very true. I think it's crazy all these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Bro, I cannot tell you guys how many times I've sat in a fucking room and said so much fact. This is why I know it's about saving yourself and honestly planting seeds by just being yourself, and people will hop along within due time. Just enjoy your own blessings, and they'll make it if they're supposed to, and they won't if they won't. I've sat in a fucking room, brought up pure facts and things from experience, because I think experience is the best teacher, and showed step by step how I've done certain things, step by step how they're doing things, and it'll be facts. And then these motherfuckers will go back to doing the same patterns they did before. It's crazy shit. And I know that is also a double entendre. He's not, or no, it isn't. Well, it could be, but like he's saying all these people, so I'm still on the same train of thought. Like, yeah, all these people are saying facts, down with the system, facts, Black Lives Matter doing this. So what are you motherfuckers doing? Why aren't there 100 of you making videos talking about, hey, we got to change this? I know there's hundreds, but why isn't there 100 more? Why isn't there 100 people trying to get together, put money together in a community? Like, it's fucked. This whole system's fucked. And then people are trying to beat the system in the system that was created to keep them trapped. You got to make your own systems. You're not going to win in a house that the motherfucker built. Like, okay, I built this trap for you to go through. So after you figure out the trap you're in, you're going to beat me, who is the schematic maker for the trap. I made the trap. You're not going to beat me. I'll have another trap within the trap. You've got to undo everything. You have to separate yourself from the system as much as you can. As much as you can. And then one of the biggest things is stop consuming, stop feeding into it. I think that's the only way. That's the only solution I've seen in my years of knowing this shit. I'm 22. I never even bought into it as a kid. So, yeah, let's keep going. I like it like this.
Has a daughter, but his favorite.
Oh, that's a big thing. Hate their neighbor because he wants to wear a mask or he stays home. Yeah, you cannot be double. I don't have a problem with anyone who's wearing a mask and feels like they're protecting others and blah, blah, blah. But if he's going to say a bar like that, that's what I'm saying. It's a song. He can only say so much. He has to also talk about the ones who do wear a mask or stay home and fucking absolutely talk like they're going to hang the ones who don't want to do that.
Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picture.
Has a daughter, but his favorite artist says that he slays hoes. That's another one is like a fucking like a weird one. It's hard. It's like a, yeah.
From school, music slaps on the way home. Censorships and issues.
Picks her up for school, music slaps on the way home. I like how he said that. I like how he said that. But yeah.
Because they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate.
Yeah, there's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. That was cool. Not blowing my mind. I still think his flow is a little bit weird for me to flow with, because I feel like still it's just me. I said that in the recording, said 1333 333, but yeah, that was cool. Difference between hate speech and speech that you hate is you can not like what someone says and very well just disagree with them, but also respect their position and move on. And then you don't have to degrade them, talk shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, for example, I don't think he has the best flow. I think there's others that have done this a little bit better, but I also like how he done it because he blew up doing it. But that also scares me because, again, this stuff like would usually get you shadow banned. So maybe he truly realized the god that's with him and blew up, and now he's beat the algorithm. But there's also weird that it's being pushed. I don't want it to like... I've got thoughts about that. But again, I'm not going to bash him because I don't like his flow. His flow is stupid. He's changing. I don't personally like his flow because it's not like personally me, but it still gets me to bob my head and I like it. But I don't got to be like hating on him like, yo, he's garbage. No, because he's far from garbage. But his flow is not for me. Boom. Like that's the thing. And I really do respect this dude because it takes a lot to get in the forefront of reality. And well, in the forefront of media and society and talk about this stuff. I mean, I'm doing it, but I don't have the attention he has. Get it? So I'm kind of less like there where I'm like, oh shit, we doing this, we're here. So me, in my immediate reality, I've blown minds, and it's like cool, and I feel like I have a little family community, but he's kind of like, what does he have? Yeah, 3.41 million people paying attention. Not all active, but
I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name.
Facts.
When the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want
Facts.
to spend Thanksgiving.
Well, wait. When the system's, I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name. When the system's screwing everybody exactly the same. Okay, that's very true. That's very true. What was it? There's something about this that I wanted to say. One, I think he realizes that, and that's why he said that with that bar. Again, we're gonna come back to this. Black Lives Matter. It was never about Black lives. A lot of these organizations that collect donations are not. And man, I learned that. Oh man, it was so fucking cool when I learned this. I learned this on the field from people who actually do charity, like run charity things. None of them proceeds be going to what you think. Man, I mean, Black Lives Matter got exposed, and I was talking. Oh, I've met so many cool people. That's all I'll say. But just like, yeah. Let's keep going. And the system, honestly, yeah.
Day with food in my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties.
Yeah, I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with my food and family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. That's the thing that annoys me about fake woke. Also, woke was a term that was literally injected into society by, I don't know if it's the government, but somebody did. And then the whole twisting of this spirituality and calling it new age spirituality, bro, they do their best to do it. First of all this stuff that's blowing up, crystals, gemstones, frequency, vibration, blah, blah, all this is super ancient. Again, and I'm glad for the people who are standing up and saying it right away, because I see a lot of gurus saying this is not new age stuff. Boom, that too. Just enjoy Thanksgiving without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We have to get out of this habit of, just like Tom MacDonald didn't single-handedly go and behead natives. And it's funny because, what's scary? The people who say that, oh, Thanksgiving is celebrating, and kind of try to scare you into not celebrating Thanksgiving, don't even realize that if you go deeper, I'm pretty sure it was Trump who said it, like in an interview, an old interview, but that said Native Americans aren't even the Native Americans, like the original indigenous. They were blacker than the ones that were shown. I was like, what? And I started doing research and finding shit out, and I'm like, what? So even the people who are fake woke in that shit don't even know who was originally killed. I mean, lives were killed, but they're covering up who. I was like, oh my gosh, this shit just gets way deeper than you think. It's just insane. But yeah, it's so divided.
So divided, it's black and white and political.
That too. It's so we got so divided. It's black, white, and political. No. It's not just that. I'm sure Tom MacDonald knows this, but he said it, for the purpose of the song and flowing. Like I said, and I will hold this to the day. Okay, I can't say I'll hold this to the day that I'll die, because then my heart won't be lighter than a feather, and I can't pass on to my own reality after this. I'll be dragged back to earth. But black people fucking love to hate on other black people. And this is something that I wish one of these, because I'm paying attention to skin tone, white rappers would mention. It's not just divided by black and white. It's black and black. I've experienced this a couple times, but I usually get respect from these people because they can see that I'm articulated. But you pay attention to black kids that go to college and black kids that come from the street. They teach black kids that go to college to hate on black kids from the street. So it's fucking black versus black, then black versus white. It's the craziest shit. And I'm sure it's like that in other things too, but they have destroyed the gods and goddesses that are in the melanated motherfucking realm, bruh. It's so fucked. Because like I said, for me, I love my white peeps, and my family's half Italian. My grandma's fully white. Like, it was funny, like, going in the stores and stuff with her, because she's fully my grandma. I look like an adopted child. Nah, but no, she's laughing at that one. But no, what I'm saying is that I have faced problems every time I had a problem at school or in the street or something. Like, not in the street, because I wasn't in the streets, I'm a nerd, but like, I mean, like, dirty looks looking at me. It's a fucking black person, bro. That's what I'm saying. So I was never even worried about white people when I was growing up. This is just facts. I say this every time I make videos. I'm not holding on to that. I've let it go, but I'm saying that there's so much more division that it's just deeper. Now, when it comes to political, don't believe any of that shit. Come on, you gotta stop.
Libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police. Y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already. They're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Segregation ended. That's a lot.
That was clean. Order food and call the cops and see which one reaches you first. I've never heard someone say it like that. I've heard it thought about, but I've never heard someone say it like that in music. That's cool as shit.
Lying itself. That was a
Newsflash: the cops are gonna get to you first. No, I'm just fucking kidding. I try to make a corny joke, but yeah, that's actually pretty scary. You order like DoorDash, and depending on where you order, you could order Chick-fil-A, and I know this because, oh man, I'm caught by that matrix, the GMO. You order Chick-fil-A, and you will get it in like the next 15 minutes. It's wild.
strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
Oh, that was fire. That was fire. Everything he said right there was pretty cool. I respect that he's trying to really ride for the whole racism thing and getting rid of that. But we'd buy up a single box and divide it ourselves. More consumer shit.
And wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for.
Whoa, he went there. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working.
And someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill when the
that one was cool. That was a fire bar.
Effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying
That was cool. There was a lot there that I want to touch on. I'll go back to it, but they trying to change amen to amen and women. I love that.
Microaggression. Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
Oh my gosh, that thing that he said right there is a joke my stepdad makes about like how women must be some monsters because they bleed for a week and they don't die. Yeah, he made a joke like that. Wild. Oh, his video dude is just Nova Rockefeller. Yo. Nothing. Go ahead and order yourself some MacDonald's. His lyrics are pretty self-explanatory. He says it straight. He doesn't hide it, and he doesn't sugarcoat his lyrics. He's saying it right in front of you. The truth doesn't damage point of views that are legitimate. I like that. That is facts. I think it's a war on truth. I think it's a war on lie. It's a war on the mind. Yeah. He said a lot, man. That bar was weird. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team and trying to be a virgin. I feel like he said that bar And that was aimed at something personal. That felt aimed at something personal, because I wouldn't think to say that in the song. I like that bar he said too. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. And then when a country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any more to say. When it comes to the whole fake woke thing, I've spoke on it many times. Many times. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that want to act woke, but that's the thing. Even the fact that he's making a song on fact woke, fucking the government, politicians, all, they catch wind too, and they be talking about fake woke now. So it's like, bro, this whole shit gets corrupted the moment somebody opens their mouth. The whole point is, don't claim to be woke. It's the corniest shit. Just be like don't even say that you're awakened. Just say you now have a higher awareness of shit going on. And you make your own mind up and you do your own research. That's what's going on. Biggest thing is like, unlearning everything that you think you know. Word to JID. Gotta burn all that. A nigga gotta burn all that. Wait, what the fuck is the bar? I think it's something like a nigga gotta burn all the shit he learned. But facts. And like he said in that same song, Radar, he said, it's still there's still a battle. It's still a war. However he said that shit was fire. Actually, let me just play it. Tanks, laser, sonar beams, megaton, HBA. I'm gonna get fucking copyright struck for this shit too. Here it is. I'll play this at the end.
Lost the battle, it's still a war.
Lost the battle, it's still a war. That is so true. Lost the battle, it's still a war. That's like what's going on right now. Losing the battle, but it's still a war. Shit's nuts. Shit's nuts. Alrighty, guys. Much love, Moonlight. I'm out of here. Peace.